Hi, it's Jenny with Jenny's Wreath Boutique, and in this video I'm going to show you how to make a beautiful, elegant Christmas wreath with pomegranates and magnolia leaves. It's going to be gorgeous. And this wreath has a kit available while supplies last, so if you want to grab a kit to go with this wreath tutorial, I'll have it linked in the description below. When the kit sells out, unfortunately it will be sold out for the rest of the year. However, if I have any extras of some things, I will post them below if you want to grab those and make something really similar. For this wreath, we're going to be using a 14-inch grapevine. If you grab a kit for this wreath, I wanted to let you know that that kit is for making a wreath on a 14-inch grapevine. The total diameter of the wreath will be about 22-23 inches, so it's a good size, perfect for a front door. If you want to make a larger wreath on an 18-inch grapevine, I would recommend getting 2 kits. Anyway, I wanted to let you know that, but we're using a 14-inch grapevine. I've already cleaned this one up, and the materials that we're going to use are some sweet bay. Look at that. I love it. I love using year-round greenery in other seasons of wreaths, especially Christmas. It really adds that elegance and breaks up all the evergreens. We're also going to be using these magnolia leaves. The quality of these is amazing. These are all wholesale items that I got, and these are all sold out. I wanted to order more so I could offer more kits. Unfortunately, these are all sold out, so I wanted to show you these. So look, the brown on the back, the shiny leaves. These are so good. I think it's really gonna make our wreath look super elegant. So we have these two, and then we have some evergreens. My favorite long needle pine. I just love these. Any kind of long needle pine will do, but I use these in everything. So I have 2 of these. I've got 4 balsam fir stems. I do have these available in my shop as individual stems if the kit is sold out, but it's always a better value to grab a kit. But oh, these are so good. I've got 4 of them. And then I have 2 of these evergreen stems with some pine cones. I think they're so cute. Now the best part, the stunner of this wreath, are these pomegranates. Aren't they stunning? They look so real. They're that beautiful red color. I've got 3 stems of 3, so 9 pomegranates total. I'm going to keep them in groups of 3. But oh yeah, this is really going to help our wreath. They look so real. These are the best pomegranates I have seen. And to go with those, we have some red berries. I also have these available in my shop if you want them. But I just love these, and I think they complement that really rich red of the pomegranates really well. The first thing we're going to do is get our base layer. We're going to layer these in 1 layer at a time. We're going to start with our balsam fir. And I just cut these in half. So we're going to have 8 picks total. I'm cutting the extra long stem too. We don't need it, but I'm cutting right here under this leaf as close to it as I can. And so we're just going to add some glue along the stem. And then we're going to add this along the grain of the grapevine. So we're rotating the top and bottom of the stem so it looks even all the way around the wreath. Now we have our first layer of greenery in. Next, I'm going to cut these up into 3 pieces each. So we cut once in the middle. You can leave it at 2 pieces if you like. I'm going to do 3 so I get more out of this 1 pick. So we cut the middle off, and then we cut the other one in 2. Because if I'm going to have an even number, I would rather have it be more than 4. And so now we're just going to place these around the wreath just to give it a nice fluffy texture. I love these evergreens because both of them are so realistic looking, but this one is just a little bit fluffier and the balsam fir is more flat, which is why I put that one on the bottom. Now we're going to use our long needle pine. And you don't have to use these exact materials. The important thing is that you get 3 different kinds of evergreen, so it gives it depth and interest and makes it look realistic, like you went foraging through the forest. Since all these florals are the best quality and they're faux, this wreath is going to last for many, many years to come, but it's going to look real. It's very important to me when making wreaths is that they look real. They don't look cheap and fake. It will cost you a little bit more in materials, but in my opinion, it is worth it. So I'm just cutting these into picks. So there are picks of 1 and 2. They just naturally fall this way. And I'm going to rotate them. I'm going to rotate the pick with 2 and then I'll place the pick with 1. I'm going to go all the way around the wreath. This really fills the wreath in so well and adds such a beautiful texture and interest. Absolutely love it. Now that we have our evergreen base, look how fun that is. I love it. Now we're going to add in our sweet bay. I'm just cutting up the stems right at the base of this bush. And at this point you can cut them in half if you like, because then you can get more picks. I'm going to leave them whole. We have 6 picks this way and 1 little extra piece. And I'm just going to take this extra piece and place it right here. Now we're going to place our magnolia leaves. And I'm going to break these up a little bit, but I am going to kind of keep them in clumps. So I have 5 magnolia picks now from the one stem. And since these leaves are bigger, the pick won't look the same. So I'm going to cut them up and then just add them in between some of the other leaves. So I'll do 2 of these and then 1 leaf and then 2 of the clumps and then 1 leaf. It's like a pattern, but it will look natural and balanced. And I'm going to let some of the leaves have the brown side facing out so it looks really natural. I'm going to turn the leaf backwards so the brown side shows, because this is the only brown we have in the wreath. If you prefer the green side showing, have at it. so pretty. Wreath. Look how stunning that is. Oh my goodness, I wish you could see it in person. It is so pretty. Okay, now we're gonna add in our pomegranates. You can take them apart. If you're going to take them apart, I would leave these two together and then separate this one. However, I'm gonna have them clumped together because I have red berries to add red throughout the rest of the wreath. So I'm just gonna cut the stems so they're not so long. And then I'm just gonna place these evenly around the wreath. Now we're going to add in our red berries as a final touch. And I love these stems because it makes 5 perfect picks, which I love to have 5 when I'm adding berries, typically 3 or 5. And there's still length left if you want to cut them longer. Aren't these just the perfect picks? Oh, I love them. So we have 5. And we're going to add them evenly around the wreath. I love it so much. What do you think? Isn't this gorgeous? So classic for Christmas. I love it so much. All right, so now you want to add a loop for easy hanging. It can hang right from the grapevine, but I always put a jute loop on the back of my wreaths. Stick it through the grapevine in a sturdy spot. Tie a loop. Now we have a nice loop for hanging. Oh, I love it so much. Let me know what you think. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Don't forget to like this video if you enjoyed it and subscribe to my channel if you haven't done that yet and you don't want to miss any videos. And don't forget there is also a kit for this while supplies last. If the kit is sold out, I do have a free cheat sheet of my favorite places to get wreath making supplies. All of these items are from places on that list. So the list includes retail and wholesale. And then if I have any extras of these after the kits are sold out, I will try and list them in my Etsy shop. So you can make something similar. Anyway, let me know what you think. I love it so much. And I will see you in the next video. Bye.